I only seen you with a mustache at one point in time.
Yeah, you ever have a beard, Steve?
I never have had a beard. Maybe I had a little bit of a goatee.
You did have a goatee before.
I had a little goatee that I grew while I was in a psychiatric ward for 3 weeks.
You know what I made you look even crazier. He's in the ward, like a crazy person.
The doctors see the goatee, they're like, oh, he's not getting better, that's for sure.
I have a psychiatric ward. I know we both dabbled in some, crazy behavior, and like ended up in psychiatric centers. Even briefly. Did you ever deal with like a mean, like Nurse Ratched type orderly? Because I have.
I don't remember that, but I do remember it being pretty scary. And there were certain people in one of the psych wards I was in who were like just trapped and couldn't get out.
Yeah.
What?
Like they'd been there for a long time.
How do you not get out?
Well, because like you're there for a psychiatric evaluation is what a 5150 is.
Yeah.
And you're constantly being evaluated. So if like the staff of the psychiatric ward evaluate you and deem you unfit to be released, they just fucking keep you, dude.
You're at their mercy.
Were you worried that you were never going to get out? Or
I was never particularly worried about not getting out, but I was stuck in there for 3 weeks, like the one time, and
how many evaluations
my own
is that?
psychiatrist wouldn't let me out.
How often are you evaluated?
I mean, I think it's sort of an ongoing thing. It's pretty damn often.
Right.
But yeah, there were people who were freaking the fuck out in my first psych ward.
Alan Watts was talking about a study they did in the university back in the day where like they had a bunch of college students check themselves in to a psych ward and then try to get out. And then when they got in there, they're like, no, this is a school project. You don't understand. Like, we're trying to get out. And they're like, sorry, you're in.
There's some like sadistic people in some like
people smearing shit all over the walls.
No, there's some people that work there too. Like are just. I'm not saying everyone, but there's some sadistic people that like. I think they like.
It's a power thing.
The power thing. Like what I noticed one night in Miami. You weren't there, Scott. Fortunately, me and Steve were out on the town.
Yeah, this is a story that we told.
Oh, we did.
We told that story fully on the first
when
one.
you woke up on top of your car.
But if people didn't see it, you guys partied hard in Miami.
Yeah, when I woke up on the car naked. But when I was in whatever version of the hospital, like the psych ward of the hospital, there was this one like orderly that was like. I was like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go to my hotel. I have to present at the Latin Music Awards. And he's like, you're getting a little too excited. I think someone needs a Valium. And I was like, no, just take me back to my hotel. And I'm like, God, it was horrible. Like he was a freak, and the policeman had to like break it up.
You're like, okay, I'll take a Valium, but I really got to get out of here.
I was over Valium at that point. That's what got me there.
Right.
Oh
Well, it was more of a mixture of cocaine and. America. If you thought Jackass Forever was crazy, oh boy, do I have a show for you. It's a multimedia comedy show called The Bucket List Tour. And the stuff I filmed for this show is way too hot for Jackass. Like the general anesthesia bike ride, the vasectomy Olympics, and skyjacking. The footage is so intense, we have full-grown men passing out at almost every city this bus goes to. So if you think you can handle it, get your tickets right now at stevo.com. Yeah.
Stevo, Stevo, Stevo.